HTV's Young Ninjas because they had a majority at that point. That was against Amcal. So yeah, who on earth knows? My hunch is it's not going to be good news for NiP. They were picking Nuke. That clearly looks unpracticed. We saw here on Overpass, they picked it a couple times now, and it's not necessarily worked. If these are the maps they're comfortable in, I say that in inverted commas, what happens when we explore the extremities of their map pool? This is scary. Metizport are in a very strong position to win this series.
That they are. And I mean, for NiP, let's consider the context. Nothing quite so embarrassing as being knocked out of a qualifier for an event in your home country of Jönköping, Sweden, by the team that was your academy squad, and you let go to now rebuild into a crazy new project. Raz collects over the smoke. Bomb will be planted, though. That can't be denied. And there's still a lot of utility for ZTR for this post plant. No smoke for the CT side. This Molotov's going to cause real problems. I deployed it a little bit prematurely, I would say. And it all falls to Adam B. I don't love that post plan for Metizport.
I feel like there should have been some more frags.
I think they expected... okay, hear me out. I think ZTR thought he would have to deploy more of that util to get a bomb plant. And then once he had it all in the post, didn't quite know what to do with it.
Perhaps.
If he just holds that molly for the stick and they don't peek at all, I mean, it's such a powerful position to be in.
Yeah. It just kind of falls apart. They can never get a good crossfire going or fighting at the same time or, you know, whatever. Using the util to swing together. Never an option. And Metizport don't buy, actually. Tell you, what I don't like here is that why isn't Nilo got the AK? Like, come on, guys. Should be him. I think he's earned that right. Give it instead to Adam B. To Metizport, choose not to buy. A lot of teams would have bought. So more reserved approach. But if they can get a couple frags, keep this NiP money in check. It could bode very well. The line next to me so good. AK does nothing. A damage as well onto Jackinho. Rinks is having a great time.
Been kind of the case for him. We're not going to get much out of this round, so I want to take this moment to just to give some proper credit attribution towards that overpass game. Take a moment to just recognize how absolutely monstrous Nilo's performance was. 1.74 rating, 35 and 19, 128 ADR, plus 16 in the KD diff. Actually, 0 in the first kill differential, which is insane that they were doing that well, despite the fact that they were losing first kills so consistently. Is no one on the team is positive. Just a monstrous performance. Absolutely insane.
Okay.
His teammates did at least catch up so that he was not double up on the next closest player, but this is close.
Yeah, certainly for all the regulation, he was heading that way. He's a monster. And we said it earlier about NiP. You know, they made their bed and now they got to sleep in it.
They do. Big question. I'm curious about what Nilo plays on this map because they had him solo lurking A so many rounds. Right now he's the tip of the spear in mid. I'd imagine, I mean, mid lurk would be a great position for him. Based on what he's done well, that's a nice start. B players under threat. Yeah, there's a trade. Jackinho lost. Blue Phoenix holding strong. Blue Phoenix under pressure. Good initial 5v4. Doesn't seem to be delivering much. Blue Phoenix holds strong. He's dead of the nade. But he's done his work. He's done his job. Susp is isolated. The flank is creeping ever closer, and Susp just forcing this bomb down is the correct read. He's got to get that money at least secured, as a shot will find the side of his head.
Another good round from Blue Phoenix. This kid does work. He does work. And NiP hasn't borne out yet, but at some point they're going to struggle on this map, I think. I think they're just too inexperienced. So every round they get under their belt before the turbulence hits, it's going to do them a world of good, in my opinion. Alright. Onwards and upwards.
Fast techie round, not an impossibility. That's a nice start for Wrinkle. He's kind of stuck here. Don't know that he wants to go for a repeat, but they've run him down. Was no escape. Still the rifles here. It's getting messy. Let's see what Susp can cook. 1v3. Not a whole lot working in his favor. Can't bail out. There is a flank developing, and he's wisely reasoned. He's come this far. Might as well press forward. Well, Master not interested in giving ground. But here we got the guns back. Reminder, it was a slow start and overpass as well. NiP rocketed out to a 5-0 start before Metizport started to get any sort of defense going.
Yeah, they need to win some pistol rounds. That would help.
Make life a lot easier.
That would help. Wrinkle still isn't missing. That's what makes me a little bit nervous. So let's see how the forces are allocated. Mid-push, two-man mid-push. NiP, Maxter in first, Wrinkle in tow. Not close enough to trade. Good opener for Metizport.
This dude's steady, Wrinkle. There's no panic, right? Use your teammate on the mid-push, just settle in. Nice nade trade. Good utility usage. Now they've got B. CTR just go through it. Where's that molly supposed to go?
Guess it meant to hit the girder. Wow.
Just throwing util off the building. Fireworks show for the streets down below. But now we've got a 3-on-3.
Listen, it was all
Wrinkle
the
has
master
delivered
plan.
this to them.
It was all the master plan. More
Apparently, the
pressure to
fake has
put them off,
worked. Genius. Got a smoke for this retake. Got a couple flashes as well, but Adam B. Oh, this is so lethal. We're not going to anticipate this. Surely. Alex ready, though. Wiley Coyote. Another player in the angle. Jaquinho, they're peeking in. He knows where they both were, but he just can't transfer in time. It all falls to ZTR. Captain of the squad's got it all to do. Did he get spotted slipping into the smoke? No, he didn't. They didn't see him. Oh, you genius. You absolute beauty on this one. Rez is even thinking about the possibility, but they're just going to defuse. He's not going to go through. Okay. Well, genius and madness, a fine line, and DTR appears to have settled in towards the latter. Got a little lost in the sauce there.
If NiP had tapped it, he would look like a genius right now. Looks a little bit silly, given the stick, but yeah. Metizport are knocking on the door. They're getting close to winning these rounds, but no bueno, no conversion just yet. What's the move this time? Free towards A on the default. Rez, Wrinkle. Quite formidable. This round, Wrinkle's over towards mid instead. Rez. Flash is ineffective. Alex up next. 2 for him. Look at that. Beautiful. And this take of map control has not gone well for Metizport. They've fallen apart, Nilo. And he was on overpass at the moment. NiP.
No.
Just spawning up here.
Oh, the flashbang's so good. Max is just toying with the timing. I mean, we questioned how their Vertigo would be. We questioned what we'd get. We had no sample size. And sometimes that can be a good thing. All you need.
How do you prep
A bit of the unknown.
If you're Metizport here, you might not even have a good read on who plays what spots. And that's really hard to play against, because then it's like, you know, if we die to Rez here, does that mean mid is open? I don't know. Where does he play? It is a fact.
This is like the actual moment, you know, the classic trope player interview in every interview. How are you going to plan for them? Well, we're just going to play our game. Well, this is the actual time where you have to just play your game, because there is no game for you to plan against.
I love it when players say that, especially after they've spent the last 10 minutes reading Blade's meticulously crafted notes over 4 pages. It's like, oh, we're just going to play our own game. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what those pages say, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just going to go in and run some defaults.
Just be better.
Oh, God.
Extra an opener here. Okay, Susp can trade it out. Seeing the A players float back towards mid. Ooh. See if they can reinforce, but Susp, okay, here we go. Entries on the B. They've had a decent success rate here. Getting peppered down by nades before they're ever in the site. Missed Molotov, though, from the CT side. Does allow them the path, but Rez is closing it fast. He is shutting this down. He has no interest in allowing them to bomb plant. Now Rez appears to be the final boss of B. Left to Susp, the man who did so much work to entry this in. Now he's got to do it all. That's Rez and Wrinkle. A fearsome tandem to contend with. Doesn't bait the stick. Goes fully into it. And as he comes off, Wrinkle's posted. No problems there. NiP at this point, they're okay to allow the bomb plant. They just want to keep stacking these rounds.
Yeah, maybe at some point, Metizport will break the money, but these moral victories are not enough right now. They need some pauses, don't they? They need to have a discussion, because we came into this map saying they got an epic opportunity to do 2-0 this series. And that's looking less and less likely as we go along. Also, that question of what happens when Nilo stops running Riot. Maybe this is the result. No pause. I hope they know what they're doing. They're running out of scope. It's MR12. There isn't a lot of time to adapt. Don't make use of those tactical timeouts. What's the move here? Mid take coming in. ZTR in first. Adams found a kill. Where's that first teammate? Rez is down. 2-man setup in mid. Works. Plies go back in favor of NiP. Man advantage for now.
It feels like the only thing they've had success on consistently is entries on B. And even then, they haven't been able to take that next step. They haven't been able to actually secure the site with any sort of compelling case. For being a map pick, this is a really lackluster D side. All right, Alex has just gift wrapped them a kill. Walking through a smoke in a man-up situation with a minute yet to go. That one's tough to comprehend. Jaquinho self-immolates, or rather Susp self-immolates. It's coming out of the clutch. Master Jaquinho. Oh, Master in the smoke. He has no idea. Jaquinho even gets a second chance at it, but it just was never happening. It was never on. NiP 8-0.
Yeah, I'm just checking right now. Metizport's is their results on Vertigo, and they got a couple losses in here, but I mean, one of those is to Heroic. Granted, that would be with the new lineup just in. It's still a pretty good map for them. I mean, they beat Spirit, Falcons with Simple, Ents as well, 13-2. And of course, Endpoint. The toughest team.
The most fearsome competition.
Yes, obviously. Needless to say, it should be going better than this.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's really bizarre as well. It just feels really lackadaisical from Metizport. Like,
it's so How many rounds have we even seen a default take map control, execute as 5, get the bomb down, play together? Maybe once?
Yeah. Even in the rounds that they're getting bomb plants, it's just kind of because somebody hit a headshot. It doesn't feel like the overarching plan is delivering much. Oh, Wrinkle's just spotted a gun spot. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. Can't give Wrinkle fights like this. You've seen what he can do, even in the tough situations. You can't give him the easy ones. And so now they can just fall back into a 5v3, play 2 towards this site. I mean, it's just such an ideal situation for NiP. They're never threatened. They're never under pressure in this round. Rez is making a cheeky edge of smoke play because he feels like he can get away with it. Oh my goodness, they're coming through. They're past him. The bomb's actually been delivered. He didn't even need to do the work. Sus gets 1, but it's a consolation prize at best, and Wrinkle was behind him the whole damn time.
This is dominance. Second pause is in. And what do you even discuss?
Maybe at this point you're just giving them time to slam an energy drink or whatever they need to wake up. Banging their heads into the desk. A little slap across the face. Sometimes that's what you need.
Sat here wondering what I would call if I was Metizport. They need to stop defaulting early into A, I think. They've just lost out too many times to Wrinkle. So either play it slow, come in late with a molly in towards the Ivy side, the gap side, or maybe you go early with numbers at speed. They might do that on this round because it's the half buy. I'd like to see mid taken in the next gun round. I think it really has not been claimed many times in this map by Metizport. It's been more about the sites. Util here, and actually Maxter, I don't think Maxter expected the player to be out wide, but still wins the fight. And another opportunity goes by the wayside.
Oh. That's just harassment at this point. That's just harassment. That's just NiP letting them know, hey, we know where you're at. Okay, Blue Phoenix gets caught out. Second player down. Hang on. Hang on. Is this how we finally crack through for Metizport? Health, though. Look at the health, Allen. And Rez playing up close to the smoke again. Trying to make a play. Trying to make a move here. He even catches one before going down. If there were more nades, this might already be a disaster, but TTR is going to try and make the play here in the smoke. He's eliminated. Alex knows where the last is. Precious little cover here for Nilo. And there will be no salvation for Metizport. There will be no round secured. Alex letting them know how he feels about that one.
Is this like kind of welcome to the big leagues sort of deal? Maybe Metizport should pause again. They've got to get something out of this half. It's just
nothing like getting body shot by a guy who's got nearly a decade on you.
I mean, you can see with NiP's money, these rounds, quite a lot of them have gone fairly close. They'd have massive money now if this was just domination, 3 or 4 alive every time. So it's not like Metizport are never in rounds. It's just every mid-round scenario seems to fall apart. Every afterplant. You know, we had it on the pistol, didn't we? We were sat here thinking, oh, this could be a good position, and nothing.
You know, it is also this moment with the context of map number 2 and how dominant this has been, where you kind of think back on that scorecard from Overpass, and you think, well, maybe it wasn't such a great sign that Nilo was the only positive player on his team.
You just have to pose the question, don't you? If Nilo gets 10 less frags, which would have been still a very good game.
He gets 5 less.
You know what I mean? It still would have been a great performance. Yeah. They'd probably lose, what, 12-10? sort of scoreline. 13-10.
I mean, if they lose one of those rounds where he just solo opens up A. It's been Susp who's been solo opening up a site this map. He's again got the entry. They've got the trade. They've got the man advantage. They've got the bomb plant. Surely this time they can see it through. Big threat is Alex on the flank. Surely this time he's done enough. He's thinking, how many times do I have to get a straight entry on this damn bomb site? Oh no! Oh no! They're doing it again! Apparently they need one more! Adam B is alone! Adam B is playing in the smoke, and he's gonna have to be tremendous here as again the captain of Alex has just undone them.
Oh, I can't believe
Alan, they
it.
cannot win a damn round.
I can't believe it.
This is their map pick. This is a map NiP haven't played yet with this team.
What was Jackie?
This
Was
is a
he
map where
holding? Was he just
we
holding?
have no information.
I think he's just holding the players walking up the stairs. I don't think he was holding all the way into the lobby cross. So I can't believe it.
That's like a play I pull off in a matchmaking game. Alex shouldn't be getting away with that here. Not when they're 10-0 down. They've got a man advantage in a post plant. Are
they feeling the pressure? I don't see another explanation for what we're watching. It's just the flip is just enormous.
It looks like a different team. Genuinely, the only part of this team that's working right now is Susp getting entries on B. And he's done it so many times, and it's never paid off. So he's got to be so disheartened here. Well, now he's just lost his teammates, so whatever he does here, it might not be enough. They're bumping in the smoke. They're bumping in the smoke. It's getting weird, and Rez has actually followed him out. Alex bottling his teammate, but who cares? They're in a 5-on-2, 11-0 up, looking for the perfect half on a map that is their first official as a squad. On this map, unreasonable. Suspicious gain space. Too little, too late, though. And this time he's not got a kill to go along with it. They are depriving him. The bomb is down. Susp has all the world to cover. And he will not be able to. We're headed to the half, and this could all be over. tell you a story, Alan. You ready?
Tell me.
All right, so this team called Metizport, they were signed to an org called NiP as their academy team, and then NiP let them go. They found a new org, they found a new team. They became the hope of Sweden. And then, in a dire map 2, after getting absolutely battered on their own map pick, they pulled back the craziest comeback Counter-Strike had ever seen. It starts here with the pistol. 12-0 down, there can be no mistakes. And that one might have just cost them. Susp is still here. He's been the king of B. Oh, but he can't find the final shot. It falls to his brother. It falls to his twin. Adam B's got it all to do. Was the man who ended Overpass. Can he keep them alive here on Vertigo, or will it be much the same? He's not got a kit. Oh, he does have a kit, sorry. He's got a chance. Gives him an opportunity. But the peak is on, the headshot's on, and down he goes. 13-0. The craziest comeback in history will not be happening here. Instead, it's a shellacking. It's a battering. In this NiP's first official on Vertigo, they walk away with 13.
I think that was 16-5 for Wrinkle as well.